Hi, everybody, and welcome to our first of several introductory videos. These first few videos are here to help get you more acquainted where everything is on Canvas so you guys can be a lot more successful and dive right into the content instead of wasting precious semester time trying to figure out where stuff is, okay? I do want to mention that I am recording this for spring 2025, so any dates that you see in this video, if you're taking this class in a different semester, they're going to be a little bit different, but the overall scheme of where everything is located is going to be the same. So let's get started. Since you guys are coming from my website, the first thing I want to bring to your attention is the Start Here tab. This is going to take you to our first module, which is the introductory course module. You have to go through everything in this module, otherwise you will not gain access to any of the course materials. This is just to make sure that we all know expectations, we know how to get support, and we know how to make a study schedule, essentially. There's more stuff in there, but this is just to get you all prepared. So if you could, please get this done before the first day of class. It shouldn't take more than like 30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour if you're being incredibly thorough, but it's not meant to take up a lot of time. Now, in terms of modules, that is how the course is built, and it's incredibly recommended that you link to the content from the homepage and not on modules. That's because there are like a million modules, and if you just use this particular link here, you're gonna have to scroll for days. So I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Now, the second tab we have is for tutoring. You are going to want some tutoring this semester. Anatomy is a hard class, but it's always nice to get a different perspective from someone that's already taken it and been successful. One thing I really want to emphasize about tutoring is it's often assumed you only need to go there if you have specific questions. That's helpful. You can only go to tutoring if you have content questions. That's true. You should go for content questions. But you can also use our tutors for help with Canvas, for assistance or clarification of assignments. They won't do your homework for you, but they can definitely help you out, okay? Now, some of our tutors, I've added in some new items this semester, so they may be a little confused, but they will be able to help you navigate and prepare for any assignments or check-ins that we have. I've also included a direct link to a tutoring appointment. You're welcome to do drop-ins, but it's highly recommended that you set up an appointment to meet with a tutor. Now, content. I have set up our lab and lecture content under these two tabs. Each tab is divided by units. So we're in unit 1 of lab, and you would go to click on lab 1. That will take you to the lab module, and I'm actually going to go through the lab modules and the lecture modules in a separate set of videos, okay? But this is how I want you guys to access them, again, because having to scroll all the way down is just going to be cumbersome. Again, I have not edited these dates, but this is where I also list any big assignments like your check-ins and finals. Those reminders will be here as well. Same thing goes for your lecture content, which I have updated for spring 2025. Again, it's divided into several different units. You can see the themes here. This is exactly how I'd like you guys to get to each chapter module. And then again, you have information about your check-ins and your final exam, which I need to update just a little bit, but that's okay. Now, the next thing we have here are 2 sets of assignments that you guys will be completing during the semester. The first one is actually an extra credit assignment called Etymology and Diagrams. And I'm going to let you guys peruse what is required of you. But on this particular tab, I go through why we're doing it, part 1, part 2, and how you guys can submit it. So I have these on the homepage, so if you ever are uncertain, especially early on in the semester, of what we need to get done, you can note it here on the homepage instead of having to dig through a bunch of different links. The next one is not extra credit. This is one of our assignments for the semester, and it is called the Anatomy and Beyond Journal. One of the things I strive for in my class is not just to teach you anatomy, but to teach you how to learn, especially in a very rigorous science course. So we're going to be doing these very small writing assignments each week that are going to help you connect to the content and your learning style, and you'll get to see yourself grow as a student, as a learner, as we run through it. Again, some tabs for you to read. We have what the assignment is, links to your weekly themes. These will each open the Monday before they are due, so you won't be able to access them until then. But you can notice I have several different themes here that you guys are going to be engaging with each week. And then your submission guidelines and just some reminders for you. So make sure you take a moment and check those out as well. And then finally, later in the semester, once we start the skeletal system, I will be opening, or not the skeletal system, the muscular system, excuse me. I will be opening up sign-ups for you to work on our anatomage, which is our digital cadaver. So in the calendar over here, which we'll take a look at in just a second, this is going to let you sign up for about 25 to 30-minute sessions with a small group to do whatever it is you'd like on the anatomage. I'm going to go through those details later in the semester when they're more relevant to us, but I just wanted to remind everybody that this is where you can find the information on how to make an appointment. Now let's talk about some other things that we can find that are not necessarily unique to this course. On the right-hand side is your to-do list. This is really just a list in order of all the assignments that you have due, okay? So it's nice to kind of see what's going to be going on for you that week. Another place you can access this information is from your calendar. And on your calendar, you will see, let me get out of December, you will see all of the assignments that are due for all of your classes, and they're usually color-coded, and you can see when things are due. You can click on the assignment for more information if you're not sure what is expected of you, etc., etc. Couple other things you guys are going to have access to. We have our discussion boards here, which are more of like Q&As. And this is really important. We'll go through it in lecture on our first day. This is how I know what I need to cover in our review portion of our face-to-face meetings. So you're going to need to post in here and tell me what you're confused about. What do you want me to go back over again? And I also have a general Q&A for just simple course questions. So please make sure you guys are posting in here each week as you're reviewing the content, because if there's nothing in here, I'm just going to assume we are all at a level of mastery that I don't need to go over it again. Obviously, this is the link you will use to get to your grades. This link here will take you to a digital version of the syllabus, which you can access here through my Google Docs. It's just, again, if you have any questions about certain things, you can access them a lot easier than having to rifle through like a 14-page document. Finally, two things I'd like to show you guys. Inbox. I'm not going to open it because it does have student messages in there. This is one of the easiest ways to contact me if you have a question. Click the inbox, send me an email straight through Canvas. You don't even have to go into your Outlook email. It goes directly to my email, and I will get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. The other one is this help button. Something's going wrong in Canvas. Click this guy and you'll be able to go to our help or support center. You can chat with Canvas support. This is a really great place to start your initial troubleshooting. I'm pretty tech savvy, but I can't fix everything. So this is a really good place to get started. All right, guys, that's it for our homepage. I will see you in the next video as we go through the different modules together. See you then.